Alright, what is up everybody? It's me again, Topsy, and as you can very clearly see, we are back once again with more Jade Empire. Going to continue on right where we left off last time, which was, we finished up everything here at Tian's Landing, which means we are now good to go to move on to the Imperial City. I went the wrong way there. We are good to go to the Imperial City now, so let's go ahead and head back to our flyer, check in with the gang real quick. And then we will be on our way to continue the game. I hope all of you are having a good day so far. My day has been, it's been alright. It hasn't been good, hasn't been bad, it's been alright. I had to work today. Why am I yawning? Whew. I'm yawning because, you know, I always yawn when I record, but, like, I took a 2.5 hour nap earlier, so I don't know why I'm yawning right now, but it doesn't matter. Had to work today. I was opening and closing, and
What are you trying to say, Scott?
it was all right until like the last hour. That's when scenes got a bit
more conventional.
a bit rough. People would just annoy me, and they were being really annoying. But it's all right. It's the day's over, and I have a few days off coming up, so probably should have been paying attention to that conversation, but whatever.
I certainly hope that part's in there somewhere.
Look, I didn't mean to say... Anyway, I meant no offense to anyone, and I'll just leave it at that.
So you want to talk, you want to talk. You're here. I don't know why you're here, but you're here.
Thank you again for rescuing me from those things. I owe you my deepest gratitude. Is there some way I can...
How many new,
As I mentioned, I am but a simple...
How many new companions did we get during our time here in Tian's Landing? So we got Hao, we got Black Whirlwind, we got Sky, we got Wildflower, and we got Kang, and we got the Merchant Dude. That's six people? Christ.
She made sure that I became something more, or less. As I mentioned before, my style requires that I drink. She detests drinking, though there are things she detests even more, like talk of us separating. My loving wife would knead me into several small dumplings and boil me in hot oil if she suspected I was even speaking to you about leaving her. Life is not all bad.
Okay, well, let's maybe not give her the idea of you leaving then. I can clearly see why you're called Impact Hao.
But I am a bun master of some renown.
Oh.
Oh yes, I'm very proud of that. Indeed, something very useful. Buns, that is. Everybody needs them. Oh yes, very proud.
You certainly do sound proud.
Perhaps in a little while. Memories of my wife are difficult.
Well, then don't tell me about your wife. Tell me about your life before that. We don't need to talk about her.
And I may never see her again. As you wish. I will be here waiting impatiently if you require anything.
Can I talk to you, maybe?
It is clear to the Imperial City. You need only to speak to our mad friend Kang, and he will prepare the flyer. That is an old wound. My departure from the Lotus Assassins was not gentle for either side. My immediate companions, those who were my brothers, fell by my hand.
Lim was not among them. He would have died if he was. I was labeled as the one who deserted, and I am occasionally recognized. The result is always the same. Another death, more blood spilled. Such a waste for a hatred they cannot even understand.
I'm gonna get the feeling he doesn't regret it, but...
Regret?
Yep, called it.
No regret for killing anyone who challenged me of their own will. Death is a measurable cost of your actions. Some earn it sooner than others. Strength is the way of things, and death is the end. Or should be. Some do not respect either. They have enough of one to defy the other.
So you were very much a close fist kind of guy, huh?
There is a place for the enforcer, the man or woman who brings death to those who have earned or otherwise deserve it. I consider that to be an honest calling.
I did some harsh things while with the Lotus Assassins, but they no longer follow a path I recognize. They are a mirror of Death's hand, and he embodies corruption. You will see as you get close to him. He draws out the worst in everyone and displays it for all to see.
Nothing in what they do that would scare off a killer like you. He will fall by any other. Yeah.
Ignorance does not make truth go away. It only hides it. Perhaps we will talk again when I see more of where your path will lead you. For now, we should make our way to the Imperial City. That is where they took your master, and where we will find the heart of the Lotus Assassins.
Goodbye, then.
Goodbye. At least you bow when we're done talking. You're awfully polite.
What do you want?
Can I talk to you, maybe?
The Guardian wouldn't like me talking about that. He's busy now. The other is hurting, and he's keeping him inside. All the evil that has been done makes him stronger.
Who is the other?
I shouldn't say. Just by naming him, thinking of him, it draws him closer to the surface, gives him more power. The Guardian said that in all things there is balance, and for light there is dark within each of us.
They could have done a little bit better on her face, because sometimes when she's talking, she gets really bug-eyed, and it's really, really hard to look at.
I can't talk about him. Already he hears me, and the Guardian is having trouble keeping him back. Please, don't mention him again. The Guardian is my friend. He is a part of me. But the other is a part of me, too. Sometimes they pull so hard in different ways, I can't. I try to be strong, and the Guardian gives me hope. But sometimes it's all I can do to convince me I'm still myself. Will you stay with me and keep me in myself?
I will help you to the best of my abilities.
Thank you. I'll try not to be a bother. But the
It
Guardian
is kind of weird how
says
BioWare was like, you know, we're going to have two different games,
Is there anything
back
else
to
you
back, where one of your companions is a child.
want? Okay.
Like a literal child. And Wildflower, excuse me, Wildflower is clearly very young. And then in KOTOR we had Mission,
Something's on your mind?
who was only 14, if I recall properly.
We were talking about Gao earlier, but now isn't really the time to finish that conversation. Give me a bit to digest what's happened, and then I promise to regale you with the story of how I found him.
Okay, then why does your icon
Always
say that you
happy to
want to
help.
talk to me? What, well, wait, why are you wasting my time, dude? Hello, Whirlwind.
What do you want? Why does it matter? I was born by my mother and sucked at her teat like every man. Well, like every man does with his mother. Anyway, by the time I was old enough to swing an axe, my father was dead and my mother disowned me. Of course, killing my father might have given her reason. I think she did it out of shame. My father beat me and my brother senseless, and made our lives miserable. Either way, that was the end of my childhood. Ah! I wasn't brave, I was furious. And he was drunk. It was an easy fight. I traveled a lot after that, begging for some things and taking the rest. Tough times, but not the worst. My axes and my wits kept me alive.
You have wits?
Yeah. I had some wits before I got them all knocked out of me. Mostly I just used my axes and my fists.
That sounds more
I think a
appropriate for you.
7-year-old might be an easy target, but I soon learned just where to cut a man to make him squeal like a pig. Ah, those were the days. No, we've got better things to do right now. Maybe I'll feel like talking after I've bloodied up my axes a few more times. Meh.
Okay. Let's see how you feel about talking once you reach the Imperial City. No, not you.
Meh.
Kang.
That's it. You have everything you need. Just let me know when you want to go, and we'll set the marvelous dragonfly to flight.
I am ready to go. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Good. My beautiful dragonfly will finally get a real test. Let's hope those modifications hold up.
I actually don't know if doing battle actually earns us anything out of, like, if we get, like, experience or items out of it. But I like doing it because it's, you know, extra content, so. Now, I do want to know why these people are so eager to try and fuck with me right now. I guess they're all pirates, huh? The being pirates will make the most amount of sense. I mean, seeing so many things going boom. Let's see, is there anything new I can update you guys about? We recently started recording our next project. I'm not gonna say what it is yet because it's still, I don't know if those videos are going up yet. We're still working on this. We're still working on recording Hitman right now. I just felt like it would be appropriate to start recording our next project now, because that means we're keeping things going. And once I'm finally done with one of these projects, whether it be this or Hitman, well, it's going to be Hitman, but when we finish Hitman, I already have videos for the next game ready to go. So I'm just being proactive and staying ahead of things.
Have you seen anyone matching the description? The Lotus Assassins are getting impatient.
They were very vague and wouldn't answer my questions. Are they even sure of who they are looking for?
Does it matter? Death's Hand himself seeks this one. Do you need any more incentive than that? Just question everyone. This person apparently caused a lot of damage in the south. Here, what about this one? At least it's a man, like they said. You, identify yourself.
By order of the Emperor and the Lotus Assassins, state your name and purpose for being in the Imperial City.
Yeah, that one.
We're questioning everyone who has arrived in the city recently. You bear a resemblance to someone we are looking for.
I don't know. The shaved head and impressive build are similar. It's not enough to be sure.
We could hold him anyway. It's not a good match, but the Lotus Assassins would leave us be for a few days while they question him.
You try to take me, you die trying.
Here, Captain? Well, is there...
Oh, hey, look who it is.
No, Princess Leanne. We were questioning this traveler by order of the Lotus Assassins.
There is no need to pursue this questioning any further. You may go.
My apologies, Princess, but I was ordered to detain anyone even vaguely matching.
Captain, this man is here on a personal matter of mine that does not concern you. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Princess Leanne.
Then unless you wish to be transferred to the wall, you will leave and continue your search. Well, we meet again. I've watched your progress. It seems I underestimated you in Tian's land.
Yeah, you did.
I have no doubt.
That's why it's kind of why I beat your ass that first time around, right?
No, guys, I assure you. You have the honor of addressing Princess Leanne, the Heavenly Lily. It is, as you can see, customary to bow in my presence. Your explanation lies in the simple bow you have given. Everyone around me kowtows low, obeying my whims. Honest opinion is rare. That is why I often travel without official escort, and occasionally present myself as someone less bridled by the rules of the court. You understand why I don't go into detail here in the street, don't you? With what I have to tell you, I don't want to lose that option of disguise.
Then why are we discussing it at all in public?
That would be best. I trust the servants I keep, but this is best discussed away from the open street. I will not speak the location aloud. Take this note. We will meet nearby, but I must have a moment to acquire more fitting attire. I have no doubt. I have questions for you as well.
I'm not gonna kowtow to you, by the way.
Hopefully
You
we'll be able
don't.
to find the answers we need.
You
Don't
know,
be too long.
you're not my
My
girl,
message
so.
concerns your master, and time is very important.
It would not have been proper for her to award it to you herself, but Princess Sun Lian requests that you accept this
The
gift.
fuck? What?
She looks forward to your next meeting.
The hell was that? Imperial favor. What does that do for me, huh? We're in the Imperial city is revealed. Silkfolk reveals her station. And the assassins are infiltrated. Bears you away from the King's Landing towards the Imperial city. The fall gather greater. Assassin limb. Consequences. You're immune. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't need that one. Hey guys, you want to talk
The
some?
Imperial City. I'd always heard how impressive it was. The stories didn't do it justice. This is all so much to absorb. I would appreciate your counsel if you have time to speak privately.
Well, I always have time to talk to you.
I don't mean to distract you. I just wanted someone familiar around me for a moment, if only to reassure me that we are still in the Empire I thought I knew. I have long dreamed of reaching the Imperial City, but now that I have, under these circumstances, I am more overwhelmed than ever. But that's what is bothering me. We can't be a long way from home because our home is gone. I can no longer say that what I see is
I don't think that's how it works.
foreign, because I have lost
I mean, that place was still our home, and we are a long way from where we considered home to be.
I would like that, to know you will be there no matter what. I've never had that stability, at least not before joining the school. As a child, I was marked by ill omens, apparently named for them. The people in Two Rivers were polite, but many did not hide the discomfort I caused them. I was watched, studied. If someone's ox died within a season of me bumping my head, it was somehow my fault, and I was treated like a pariah. How do you deal with being able to sense the spirit world when people make such absurd conclusions?
You're burdened to try to belong when you are not wanted. I mean, I feel like this is the better option to this one.
I cannot change who I am, I know. Perhaps I just have to let all of that go. It will not be easy. But I do feel that you have given me a strength I did not have before. I very much appreciate your support. We should continue this discussion later. I have much to think about, and our work here has only just begun. The Imperial City. I never dreamed I would reach it. Don't go too far. I'd get lost in this city. I know it.
And just, keep following me, maybe? Hey, how?
I can't believe my luck. I arrived home after being lost, only to find that my wife has gone off to visit relatives. No, you misunderstand me. My wife, she's not here. I thought I was as good as dead. Now my execution is delayed, until her eventual return, of course. As you say.
That's all you have to talk about, really? That's it? Okay, then. Working our way down the line.
Happy to help. What do you need?
I don't know, you want to talk now?
I haven't been to the Imperial City in a while. I traveled here some time ago in my hunt for Gao. In fact, this is where the hunt began. I've come full circle.
I thought the hunt began when you found your daughter's body.
We have exciting things ahead of us. There's no point in living in the past either. In my heart, I know my daughter rests as easily as any spirit now. Whatever happens, I have that.